Alright, you old clunker, you're gonna set this trip out. I'll see you tomorrow night.
You ready?
Yep. I know you're all very much so confused at the beginning of this video. I will explain it to you when we get a little bit further down the road. Just know that we got to thank Miss Sarah here. Can I put you on camera? Okay. We got to thank Miss Sarah here for being my shuttle and driving me everywhere today.
Yep.
Just once I want a week to start off on a good note, but this one is not. See that farm? That farm look familiar? I bet it does. If some of you bailed out on the farming videos, first off, you missed out. I understand though. That's Lance's farm, Lance and his family farm. And if you will recognize the sound, the quietness of a beautiful Freightliner Cascadia, yeah, we spent a lot of time in this truck, didn't we? Things are a little dicey. We got about 3 inches of snow last night. These are county roads. Further east we go, towards the Illinois border, you're going to be finding us some interesting roads, I think. Maybe not. They shouldn't be. They should be cleared off by now. You'd think so. Yeah, we're okay. The old Freightliner, it's got it covered. You know, this thing rides about like my dually does when it's bobtailing. A little jumpy, but not too shabby at all. We needed to run up to the house because I forgot all my insurance paperwork, and it's just something different. It's amazing to me how there still is good people in this world, and I tell you what, Darwin, Lance, and his family, they truly are good people. Truly are. You know, I called three of my trucking buddies up, and they're all using their trucks, which is 100%, you know, understandable. They're all using them. And I was going to rent that Volvo you guys seen me, you know, trying to clear snow off of. It wasn't going to work. It just truly was not. I couldn't do it. I mean, it just wasn't going to work. Me and Sarah were sitting in the Jeep, and she goes, "Hey, what about Lance?" And I go, "Hey, that's a good idea." Whew. At least I picked a warm day for all of this to go down. We're sitting at 8 degrees right now. I'm not too sure what the wind chill is, but we're not going to have our handy dandy weather app staring at us all the time. We're actually going to have to push a button and go to an app and look at it. Whew. It's chilly. Well, there's the trailer. You want to see it? You ready? Look at that. Yeah, buddy. Here, I gotta take a couple pictures. That way I can send them to the boys and say, look at that thing. It's an over-the-road truck now. Whew. That actually, you know, the trailer's not aired up yet. That might actually pull nice and level. Let's get her pulled out onto here, make sure everything's good to go. We'll go from there. I think I have all the lights on in here. Isn't it cool? Well, I just got all my emails and everything done in the wise of insurance, because if you're going to rent a truck, you have to make sure you have all your insurance, the trailer and everything, because when I hook onto the trailer, most of you know I don't own the trailers I pull, but the minute I hook on to said trailer, it's 100% my responsibility. You get a dent in it, me, I wreck it into something, everything but the tires and the reefer. I think. Yeah, the reefer breaks or the tires break. The guy I'm renting the trailers from works, but now we're actually renting a truck, and I needed to make sure my insurance, I had all my insurance over, and I wanted to make sure we're good there, because just in case anything happens. I was saying, when I called Lance, he was just like, oh buddy, you know, that's my dad's pride and joy. You better call and ask him. And I gave Darwin a call, and he goes, oh yeah, I think we can make something work. So then I called Lance back, and I was like, hey Lance, your old man said yeah. Lance, my dad said yes. And I go, yeah. He goes, he must like you. I don't know, but I sure like Darwin. Darwin, if you're watching this, I truly appreciate it. Yeah, we're going to day cab a truck. We have to run to Davenport, Iowa, which is, I'll give you exact numbers later. It's on the other side of Iowa, so we're probably looking at about 300 miles, a little bit over 300 miles. And then we have to drop this load off and then head back towards Des Moines. I think it's Altoona where we're going to grab our reload and then come back. If all goes right, we'll be back tomorrow midday probably, because I can't load those. I can't load my reload until the sun comes up. We're in a day cab. Ha! And I guess I probably should tell you a little bit later what's wrong with first class, because, well, I don't know. Oh, look at that. I got fog lights. I can make all kinds of people mad with those. Oh, this is going to be nice. As long as it rides nice. I wonder what it rides like pulling a reefer. Huh. We're going to find out. All DEF? Yes, there's one of those wrapped in things. One of those things. I gotta put that in it. Right there. Woo, that's cold. Alright, there's our diesel. Start pumping her in. We got tiny tanks. We got one there, one there. They are both 80-gallon tanks, I think. They both look the same. Next question, how do I do this? Are you in there? Okay, there you are. Can I do it at the same time? We're learning together, boys and girls. We're learning together. Come on, baby. Oh! Go in the hole! Go in the hole! You can't do it at the same time. Okay, now we're doing the fancy fill up thing. That little compartment there is heated. Because this whole hose right here and this handle, that's all warm. Did I already tell you guys it's 9 degrees outside right now? It's chilly, very chilly. Okay, we don't have our food with us, of course, because, well, the situation. What do we want to grab to nibble on? Ooh. Dots. Yeah, that's my truck, boys and girls. We are Freightliner men today. As for Highway 20 is in magnificent shape. The road getting up to Highway 20 was a little, not so hot. But Highway 20, look at this. It's just white. It's white from salt, but we're in a white truck and a white trailer. We're just completely white. So it doesn't matter what the salt wants to do. We be cruising. Well, look at that. They've added an insane amount of truck parking at this little windmill truck stop just off of Highway 20. Wow. Wow. That's a lot more truck parking. We need to pull in here. We're down to -6 degrees on the thermostat of the air thermostat. And you know, I'm not 100% sure if this truck has tank heaters on it. And now I know it's just got I think a D13, Detroit D13 in it. So I know it's not going to have any warm fuel return. So we need to see if this thing's fuel tanks are warm. We're going to let her sit here for a couple minutes while I run in and use the itty bitty boys room. And oh, I don't want to get out. It's so cold. I think I forgot to tell you guys, this is an automatic. I will give you a walk around tomorrow in the warmth, maybe in the daylight, but we gotta make sure we got warm fuel. That's foremost. If it gets much colder, our fuel is gonna start going not pretty for us. Hey, I'm not too sure if that's a tank heater or not. We're gonna, wow, I'm betting you don't have tank heaters. That's some cold fuel. Usually if there's tank heaters, or like my truck, it doesn't have tank heaters, but it's a Caterpillar. You don't need tank heaters on a Caterpillar. We can run down the road in -6 degrees, reach down, put your hand on that fuel tank after running the interstate. That fuel tank's a hand warmer, it's so warm. Ah, look at you. Look at that. I tell you what, you'd want an air dam on top of that truck, because that refrigerated fuel, refrigerator engine thingy right there, yeah, you're looking at about 4.8, maybe 5 miles a gallon. Not really too aero. But I found if I back it down to 62, 64, somewhere in there, I can get up to that 5 miles a gallon. But at 68 miles per hour, with it being so cold, and you know, just hitting smack in the trailer, you're looking at about 4.8 miles a gallon. Does it hurt a new engine if you put fuel additive in them? Things I don't know. Let me show you guys something. That right there is $18.99 at a truck stop. Anywhere else but a truck stop, this is $9. And they expect us, they wonder why we never spend any money inside of them. It's ludicrous. Well, I looked it up on the Googly Woogly, and it says you're safe to run the additives in new trucks. It also said that it does have some warm return on the DD13, but not to rely on it as heavily as a person should. It mainly relies on additives, or that's where cars go, man. You're gonna have a heck of a time getting out of there. But relies heavily on number 1 diesel or fuel additives. So I figured in -6 degrees, I really got to put a sweatshirt on. Dude, this is just a sweater. It's just not warm enough to be out here. Can we do it? No spillage? No spillage, man. There you go. Drink it up, little buddy. You know, I really hope you transfer over from over there to over here nicely, because I just put it all into one tank. Hopefully you pull from this tank as your main tank, you hanging in there? Everything looks like you're doing pretty kosher. Everything's aired up like it's supposed to be. Yeah, Prime, you're not supposed to be over there. I mean, we did used to park trucks over there back in the day, but he's gonna have to go underneath the fuel island maybe if he fits and pull a big U-turn, I guess. Whew. So cold. Everything looking dandy over here. It's just a really good truck. Treating me real nice. It still's got the tick-tick of the grandfather clock going on in there. Yeah, you're cold. So you do that to my W9, your hand would get warm. But that's an old kitty cat. That's a 25-year-old, 25 years. That engine in that truck, my kitty cat, is 25 years old this month. December of 1999. Is that 25? Okay, we are 175 miles into our day. We have 160 miles left, I think. Let's go ahead and get this underway, get this load delivered. That way maybe if that sunshine comes up in the sky or some sort, it'll warm up a little bit. You know what, actually? I think I might stop again right here and just let this additive do its thing and slosh around a little bit. Let's do a little jumpy jump, let her slosh, and maybe she can, I just really want to make sure, man, I really don't want to gel up in somebody else's truck. Here, instead of hitting the road, you know what we're doing? Or let it do its thing in the fuel here, but first, before we do that, we'll run over here. Here, let me change your settings a little bit. There you go. We'll run over here, we'll check out their new parking. That'll give that fuel enough time, that additive enough time to sloshy and make things work. Whew. It's cold when we're getting some good old trails out of the pipes. You should see mine. Man, mine's flowing like crazy. I can't show you at night because you won't see anything, but I can look in my mirror and just see a solid smokestack running down the side of the trailer. Oh, look at that. What did we find? We found ourselves a W9. Look at you. You pretty. You pretty. You from Ohio. What do we got down here? I see ourselves a little pretty Peterbutt. Oh, I think I seen that Peterbutt back in the city. Where did I see you? I think I seen you earlier today. Maybe I didn't, but I don't know. That's 379. Woo, baby. Heck yeah. Alright. I think we're good to go. I think we're good to get out of here. That fuel sloshed around pretty good. Man, this truck's just amazing me. I pulled a hopper bottom with it before. I thought it was pretty nice. Jumped a little bit because we were going in and out of the fields. But man, Cascadia. I call this truck fancy, if anyone was wondering. Fancy. You're treating a man like a man should be treated. Here we are, 250 miles into our journey, and I've been grabbing the camera. Oh yeah, we're gonna ride the middle lane going through town here too. Here he comes. Wow! And we're in Cedar Rapids, Iowa too. Oop, stay in your lane. I've been doing all this recording. I think you would call it B-roll. I'm just thinking, oh smokes, I'm not a big music guy on my channel. You know, I rarely ever put music on it, but This thing's so quiet, I don't know if I'm going to be able to edit it up to where, you know, I can give it some sound, or if it's just going to be complete mute going across the screens on your television sets. I mean, I got to thinking about it, and I'm like, okay, because I'm a YouTuber, you know, this is what we do. We think about things when we're driving down the road of what we can do to make the channel a little better, you know. So, I mean, we ain't got no sound. So, boom, 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 boom. Does that work? That work for the sound? Maybe I can put that through the whole video. You know, when we come up to an intersection, I can be like, ooh, never mind. We got pretty stuff over here. That's cool downtown. That's cool. It's got a river going through it, if you've ever wondered. See that river? It's cool when the river looks good. It's bad when the river's flooding. I remember coming through here when that river was flooding real bad. Real bad. But yeah, that could be my music instead of actually running music. Hang on. I could be like, ooh, ooh. You know, I can't make the ooh. That'd be like a rumble. You know, you're trying to get the rumble of the pipes. You know, you're just not gonna get her out of the baby engine here. But you know what? It don't matter, because, you know, it's spunky-ish. No, not really, but it's got plenty of power for doing this. I mean, I got to Google how much horsepower the DD13 has. Leave it in the comments, actually. I can Google that. You don't got to leave it in the comments. I can Google that or find out. But, it, you know, it's got enough. It's got enough. It holds the speed that I need to hold. Cooking. You're cooking. Oh, you're flashing your lights. All right. I'm gonna flash my lights and see if he does. I'm in a little truck. All right, ready? Boom. Boom. Oh yeah, baby. You see that? Yeah. Even the bull racks respect the shaker. You must respect the shaker. Oh, there's a truck on the shoulder though. We gotta get over. Clock, click, clock, click, clock, click, clock, click, clock. You hear it? Click, clock. That's those loud blinkers. You see all those lights right there? Right there, right ahead of us? That's Iowa 80 truck stop, the largest truck stop in the world. We're gonna go there. Yeah. I got 2 reasons why I want to go there. I'll tell you once we get there, okay? Right now, we gotta go there. Oh baby, look at you. You are super sexy. Woohoo! Ouch. Oh, wrong side of the road. Wrong side of the road. Get on the right side of the road. Oh, I can't get on the right side of the road. There's another one. W9, you are representing. Wrong side of the road again. Wrong side of the road again. Oh, there's another one. Man. They're just everywhere. They're spreading like wildfire out here. Okay. Alright, let's go accomplish goal number 1. I have a goal number 1 on why we're here. Oh, you guys are zoomed all the way in. There you go. There you go. Change your settings a little bit. You gotta wait for me, man. I am in a shaker. You will respect my authority. Or just look at me weird. Alright, goal number 1. Let's get over here and do this goal, and then we'll go accomplish goal. Oh my gosh. Is that a Volvo? No, that's a Peterbilt. What are you doing? You are going to trash what I had planned. Why are you there? That is a no parking zone. Oh, mercy. Potatoes and cheese. Potatoes and cheese. Well, maybe I can... IBP, what are you doing? Okay, here's what we're doing. I'll pull all the way up beside him. Okay, can I still make this work? I gotta make this work. Is there enough room? There it is. Yep, we're just gonna do this, angle toward it. Come on, girl. Come on, that automatic. Okay, we're gonna turn you like that. Be back with you in a moment. There we go. That's the picture we're aiming for. How many times is the old farm truck gonna say it was in Walcott? Okay, do I remember how to do this? Here, let's go this way, this way, this way. No, 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 this way. Okay, no, no, no. This way, this way, this way, this way. I'm messing with that. This way, okay. Let's go down. This one, down, 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 down. Okay, down, down, down. Okay, up, up, up. Oh, there you go. Let's take her up to about 800 RPMs here. I don't think I need to idle up, because so far every time I stop, you know, she holds her temp without idling it up when it's only, we're on a heat wave. Here, let's go back, over. We're up to 7 degrees. That's 7 plus 6. 7 plus 7 is 14. Right? 7 times 2 is 14. So 7 times 6 plus 6 would be 13. We're 13 degrees warmer. And look at this. Look at that truck. I can tell you now that truck has not moved 1 ounce since the snowstorm. Do you see how clean that truck is? Okay, hear me out here. I know I'm supposed to be mad and in a grumpy mood. My truck just broke down and I had to rent someone else's truck. Here's the thing. I know what's wrong with FirstClass. I know exactly what's wrong with her. But it is Sunday. I did not have time to fix her, get her back up on the road, because I think I'm lacking the parts. We'll discuss that a little bit later, but I think I know exactly what's wrong there. So I can't be grumpy there. There was a good chance I was going to be renting one of those Volvos, and it was gross, disgusting, miserable. Then I ended up renting that pretty shaker back there that is a 2025 and in great shape. And it's negative, well, it's 7 now, but it was negative 6, and I'm not cold. And it rides good. So you just can't be grumpy. You can't be. You don't want to be. You can't be. So you just stay happy. Just cold. Look at you. You're all shiny and warm. It's been a while since we've been in here, hasn't it? Let's go through it again real quick just to show you stuff. Isn't that cool? They used to have a blue W9 in here. Me and Troy would come, we'd dream about it, looking at it. I had my old Freightliner then, that 1986. Oh. Right there. Lance, if you're watching this, that's what I was talking about. You need to put underneath the hopper bottoms, that way you don't have to grease the fifth wheel. I don't know where I was. Oh yeah, we used to come in here and we dream about a W900. So I had my 1986 Freightliner with a little coffin sleeper that we were sharing. I used to sit right there, and Well, here I am driving a W900 now, so boys and girls, dreams do come true, even though they cost you a lot of money. Look at you, that thing's been in here forever. Why aren't you moving? Usually this spins. It's pretty. It ain't no shaker though. I drive a shaker. Alright, hear me out here, Lance. Darwin, hear me out here. Look at these. Oh man, Darwin. We gotta get those on the hood. These are mirrors, those mirrors on my hood. Those, man, we could be pimp-tastic. Heck yeah. Oh wait, does he have the round ones? Or does he have the... I think he might have this style. Oh, look at those. We could be cool. Oh boy. Oh, look at you. You guys, I can see you. Hi. How are you? Alright, let's buzz this way. Whew. Sorry for the sniffling and snuffling. We got stacks, all kinds of stacks. Let's go this way. We could put a fancy steering wheel in the shaker. I don't know. I kind of like having all those buttons on it. Holy smokes. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at that. Now that is a suicide knob. Wow. I'd hit my head on that thing. No. My kids have pictures of that pig from all the way when they're like 4 years old riding with me. Yeah, they'd ride with me in that old shaker. No air conditioning. I had air conditioning if it worked. Cold as hell in the winter. An old Willie. Oh, I'm showing you guys this place. That's right. Iowa 80 Kitchen. It's a big buffet restaurant. There you go. There's all your restaurants. Now we're gonna buzz up some steps here. I'm gonna show you the trucker aspect of this truck stop. We gotta go upstairs for it. There's an elevator though if you need it. Dentist. See, giant tooth. Dentist. Fitness center. I don't know if I'd ever see a truck driver in there. None of them I'd know. Laundry. Look at all those. Hair salon. Barber shop. Can lower your ears when you're here. Santa, do you mind that I'm driving a Freightliner? What's that? You're speechless. I understand. Yeah, you see this right, boys and girls. It's a movie theater. Is it gonna play? I'm picking your nose. Tickle, 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 tickle. Okay, well, I don't think it's gonna play. Movie theater hours, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. daily. Oh, we missed it. That would have been awesome. That's what I was looking for. You know, I bet I could still use that. What's this? This is a normal lounge. So what's going on is I have about 3.5 hours before they will unload me. We're only about maybe 6 miles from where we're going to get unloaded. So when you don't have something, you overcome and you find a way to make it work. And I don't have a sleeper, and I don't have a place to kick my legs up and relax, so we're actually going to use a trucker's lounge. I ain't used one of these in years. I was going to watch a movie, but we're just kicked back in here for a little bit, and brought my headset in, so maybe I'll just tinker with a video a little bit and relax. Divide and conquer, I think they would call this.
Oh, who needs a sleeper? They come with beds. There we go. We are set solid. We don't have to worry about anything now. The old scoop machine must be broken. Tread lightly, tread lightly. You guys want to know another awesome thing about the shaker? Is backing in. Holy smokes, he just hit reverse in the darn thing, and oh my goodness, this is not good. All right, okay. It's a farm truck, so all the farmers, they carry pliers on their sides. I don't think the truck has any pliers in it. Those seals are not pleasant to get off. Not pleasant at all. You're gonna have to work right there. Things have escalated very quickly. And, well, this happened. Yeah. Yep. That really just happened. I just hurt myself, and I'm over 300 miles from home. This should be really easy to get fixed, right? I hope so. Unfortunately, I have recorded far too much to make this a one-part video, so we're going to split it up into 2 parts. And because in the next one, you know, we finish this round, we go work on first class, we get to Kenworth up and running, the whole works. If you guys haven't yet, please go visit truckingwithschmidt.com. But other than that, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. You guys stay safe, and as always, I will see you next time.